Now, the next topic is achievement of the early nationalists. Now, what did they achieve? It made Indian conscious of the bond of common political, economic, and cultural interests that united them. Now, you have to see that how these early nationalists, through their movement, united the people of India culturally, economically, and politically. They made Indians aware of the British rule, that the true nature of the British rule that was there prevalent in India during that time. तो लोगों को जागरूक किया, लोगों को बताया कि कैसे इनका जो रूल है वो अफेक्ट कर रहा है इंडियंस को politically, economically, and culturally. Now, they also trained people in politics by popularizing the idea of democracy. Now, this idea of democracy was new to Indians. क्यों? क्योंकि हम इससे पहले मोनार्की के अंडर में थे और फिर ब्रिटिश रूल आ गया. So this idea of democracy was, the inspiration was taken from French Revolution and American War of Independence. तो उन आइडियाज को लेके जो नेशनलिस्ट थे, अर्ली नेशनलिस्ट लाइक दादा भाई नौरोजी, डब्ल्यू.सी. बैनर्जी, सुरेंद्रनाथ बैनर्जी, इन सब ने लोगों तक एक अवेयरनेस फैलाई कि कैसे हम डेमोक्रेसी डिमांड कर सकते हैं, सिविल लिबर्टीज लाइक फॉर्मिंग एसोसिएशन, फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच एंड एक्सप्रेशन, all this will come under civil liberties, secularism, not dividing people on the basis of religion, caste, creed. So, and of course nationalism, a feeling of love and pride towards one's nation. तो ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है किसी भी देश के लिए कि ये फीलिंग हिंदुस्तानियों में आ जाए, उनके लोगों में आ जाए कि कैसे हम अपने देश के लिए लड़ सकते हैं. और ये फीलिंग लाना सबसे पहले जरूरी है किसी भी मास एजिटेशन के लिए, और ये काम उन्होंने अर्ली नेशनलिस्ट ने बहुत ही अच्छे से किया. देन दे एक्सपोज द ट्रू नेचर ऑफ द ब्रिटिश रूल. हिंदुस्तान में जो अंग्रेजी हुकूमत थी वो क्या काम कर रही है, कैसे काम कर रही है, कैसे लोगों तक जो डेवलपमेंट वर्क है वो नहीं पहुंच रहा है, इकोनॉमिकली एक्सप्लॉइट कर रही है हिंदुस्तान को, वो सारी चीजें वो लोगों तक उन पहुंचा रहे थे थ्रू प्रेस, थ्रू राइटिंग्स, थ्रू पब्लिक रैलीज, थ्रू मीटिंग्स. ओके, सो they were telling the true nature of the British rule in India that weakened the foundation of British rule in India. So these were few of the achievements. Following the reforms, now in अचीवमेंट्स के बाद क्या हासिल हुआ उनको आफ्टर द एजिटेशन, आफ्टर constant meeting, negotiation, petitions with the British government, what did they achieve from it, like for the rest 20 years, 20 साल तक उन्होंने struggle किया. Then what did they achieve? The appointment of the Public Service Commission in 1886, Indian Council Act of 1892, appointment of Welby Commission of Indian Expenditure in 1895, and a resolution of House of Commons in 1893 for simultaneous examination for ICS in London as well as in India. They were demanding for these exams. जो IS के exams होते थे सिर्फ लंदन में होते थे, तो उसको उन्होंने इंडिया में भी कराने की मांग की. वो सारे इनके जो नए रिफॉर्म्स बने उसमें इनकी ये बातें मानी गई. So these were the achievements of the early nationalists. Now we will talk about the contributions of the prominent early nationalist leaders. सबसे पहले बात करेंगे दादा भाई नौरोजी. Dada Bhai Naoroji was a Parsi man from Bombay, and he was an intellectual person and an educator, and he was also called the grand old man of India. Okay, what was he called? He was called grand old man of India. Okay, and he was unofficially ambassador of India in England, because ज्यादातर वो इंग्लैंड में रहते थे और इंग्लैंड में ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंट के सामने वो इंडिया की सिचुएशन को रखते थे, बताते थे कि क्या सिचुएशन है इंडिया में. सो ही स्टेड इन इंग्लैंड and was India's unofficial ambassador there. So in the British Parliament he used to tell the situation of India, how the Indians are suffering and what all things the the government is doing, and because of the economic exploitation there is poverty there. So he founded East India Association in London, that we have already studied in the previous chapter. In 1866, he founded this East India Association in London, and later on, Indian National Congress was formed, and then it was all merged together. Okay. He founded London Indian Society in 1865 with W.C. Banerjee. ICS exam, London and India, same time. That was his contribution. उन्होंने ये पूरी कोशिश की कि जो ICS के एग्जाम्स होते हैं वो लंदन में ना होके या लंदन में हो तो इंडिया में भी simultaneously हो, because the Indians could not go to London or afford going to London. Okay. Presented important matters related to India in British Parliament. Okay, that was we already discussed how he kept the situation of India in front of the British Parliament. अब रोल क्या था दादा भाई नौरोजी का कांग्रेस पार्टी में? He was an active participant in the formation of Indian National Congress. Thrice he became the president of the Congress, that is in the year 1886, 1893 and in 1906, that is right after the partition of Bengal. Please remember the dates. When did partition of Bengal happen? Because that's an important topic. Okay? It happened in 1905. Okay, and a resolution was passed under his presidentship. Okay, he used the word Swaraj. Swaraj का जो स्लोगन था वो दादा भाई नौरोजी के द्वारा दिया गया था. पार्टीशन ऑफ बंगाल के बाद स्वराज का नारा लगाया गया था. स्वराज मतलब अपना राज, स्वयं का राज. ठीक है. So the Indian wanted self government. Okay, and that is why they demanded, these nationalist leader, early nationalist leader, moderates, they demanded the boycott of foreign goods, foreign universities or colleges, that is the British owned universities and colleges, offices, and that is how they wanted to protest. So that was Swaraj for the first time in 1906. So it was all because of दादा भाई नौरोजी. तो ये जो contributions हैं या role है वो याद रखने होंगे हर nationalist के. That is how this given in points, so you remember it in points. That will be easy for you to write in your board exam. Okay. Now expose the economic ills of India. उन्होंने जो किताब लिखी और जो पब्लिश हुई बुक ड्रेन ऑफ थ्योरी, उसमें उन्होंने साफ साफ लिखा कि कैसे जो ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट है वो इंडियंस को एक्सप्लॉइट कर रही है. सारा जो वेल्थ है इंडिया का वो इंग्लैंड जा रहा है, एंड दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई India is not progressing. There is poverty, there is unemployment in India. That is all because of the economic exploitation of the British government. So he wrote it very, very specifically in his book, Drain Theory, that how India is being leading to poverty because of this British government economic policies. Okay, so it was a clear obstacle. Obstacle matlab बाधा इंडिया के progress में. So these three are the important points. That is the role of Dada Bhai Naoroji, whom we call as the grand old man of India, into the national movement. Okay. The next nationalist leader is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Now, Gopal Krishna Gokhale is also called the political guru of Gandhiji. Now, why is he called the political guru of Gandhiji? Is because he helped Gandhiji during his fight against racial discrimination in South Africa. यही नहीं, उन्होंने गांधी जी को परसुएट किया, उन्होंने कन्विंस किया कि वो इंडिया लौटे साउथ अफ्रीका से एंड लिव अ लाइफ ऑफ एन इंडियन. Gandhiji in his autobiography very specifically mentioned that Gopal Krishna Gokhale is his mentor and guide, and that is why he's called the political guru of Gandhi ji. So he also persuaded the Britishers for reforms, like he criticized the British government for huge expenditure on army. Okay, he was against the racial discriminative policies or in the appointment of high post. He was the member of Indian Public Service Commission IPC, और उसके तहत उन्होंने जितने भी हायर पोजीशंस हैं सरकारी नौकरी में, उसमें जो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन होता है, क्या डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है कि सारे पोजीशंस हायर पोस्ट आप ब्रिटिशर्स को के लिए रखते हैं और इंडियंस को वो नहीं दिए जाते हैं. तो he was very critical about it. He criticized this policy of appointing British officials for higher post in India. He was also against the tax on cotton. He passed Minto Morley reform. Minto Morley reform was basically more about ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा Indians को legislative council में रखा जाए. That was the demand, and it was passed by the British Parliament. It was Indian Council Act of 1909, which was also called the Minto Morley reform. ठीक है, तो वो contribution है उनका कि इन्होंने ये मिंटो मॉर्ले रिफॉर्म पास करवाया. He worked as the member of Indian Public Service Commission, that we've already discussed, and demanded the increase of number of Indians at higher services. He tried to stop the partition of Bengal during his visit to England 1905. Again, important year, partition of Bengal happened. London जाते हैं, England जाके वहाँ पे बात करते हैं, try to convince the British Parliament to stop the partition. That is not enough. Will not help the British government if the partition is done, and it will bring lot of riots and problems for India. But it was not listened, and of course the partition happened. He set up a society called Servant of India Society in 1905. और aim क्या था, क्योंकि कोई भी organization अगर आप शुरू करते हैं तो उसका कोई aim होता है, तो उसका aim था to train national leaders to serve the nation. ठीक है, role as a member of Imperial Legislative Council in 1922 to reduce salt tax, land revenue, ठीक है, and no excise duty on cotton goods. ठीक है, क्योंकि उनको उससे किसानों को दिक्कत होती थी, उनको प्रॉब्लम्स थी, उनकी तकलीफें बढ़ रही थी, तो ये टैक्सेस को रिड्यूस करने की उन्होंने डिमांड की. लैंड रेवेन्यू, सॉल्ट ड्यूटी एंड कॉटन गुड्स पे जो एक्साइज ड्यूटी लगाए थे उसको कम कीजिए. हिज एफर्ट लेड टू रिडक्शन ऑफ टोल टैक्स कम किया गया. बिल फॉर प्राइमरी एजुकेशन, ही ऑल्सो वांटेड अ बिल फॉर प्राइमरी एजुकेशन, बट ही कुड नॉट सक्सीड. Of course, he demanded for better jobs for educated Indians. उन्होंने कहा कि जो educated Indians है वो capable हैं सरकारी नौकरी करने के लिए. ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट में क्या कहते हैं, जॉब्स करने के लिए, तो उनको आप अपॉइंट करिए उन educated Indians को. Reduce land revenue, that we have already discussed. So these were the demands, and to an extent he was succeeded also. Okay, these were the contributions of Gopal Krishna Gokhale. The next nationalist leader is Surendranath Banerjee. He was born in Bengal in a Brahmin family. He was a very renowned journalist and an educationist. Okay, and he was also called Rashtra Guru. ठीक है, क्या कहलाते थे? राष्ट्र गुरु कहलाते थे. That is the father of the Indian national movement. ठीक है, national movement in India. ठीक है. What was his contribution to the nation? He established the Indian Association in 1876. ठीक है, he fought against the wrong policies of the British and increased the unity and awareness among the people. एक ही एम था कि लोग यूनाइट हों, एकजुट होके अंग्रेजों के खिलाफ आवाज उठाएं, उससे ताकत बढ़ेगी. तो आवाज जब मजबूत होगी तो अंग्रेजी हुकूमत हमारी बात सुनेगी. When they'll see कि बहुत सारे लोग एक साथ मिलके एक ही चीज की डिमांड कर रहे हैं, तो अंग्रेजी हुकूमत के ऊपर प्रेशर पड़ेगा, and they will be bound to listen to our demands. ठीक है, he created an all India political organization, Indian National Conference का उन्होंने गठन किया था in 1883 in Kolkata, which later on merged in Indian National Congress in 1886. जब Indian National Congress form हुई in 1885, so it was merged into that because ideologies same थे. तो अलग अलग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का रखने का कोई फायदा नहीं था. ऑल दीज लीडर्स, सुरेंद्र नाथ बैनर्जी एंड गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले एंड दादा भाई नारोजी, ये सारे लोग कांग्रेस में मौज हो जाते हैं. ठीक है. पॉलिटिकल आइडियाज क्या थे? ही एडिटेड न्यूज़पेपर बंगाली, दैट वाज आल्सो कॉल्ड, दैट वाज अ पावरफुल टूल, जिससे वो अपनी आवाज, अपनी डिमांड्स, अपनी जो आइडियाज थे वो लोगों तक पहुंचाते थे. क्या थे? इन हिज बुक नेशन ऑफ इन द मेकिंग में सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट की डिमांड थी, स्वराज की उनकी डिमांड थी. अपोज किया था आर्म्स एक्ट. ऑलरेडी हम पढ़ चुके हैं, हिंदुस्तानियों को लाइसेंस चाहिए होता था आर्म्स रखने के लिए, बेचने के लिए और खरीदने के लिए, वेर एज द यूरोपियंस वर not subjected to this kind of rule. Vernacular Press Act, if you any Indian press is writing anything against the government, then their press will be confiscated. Then lowering IPS, that is Indian uh, provincial services, okay, exam age from 21 to 19. 21 साल से 19 साल आपने कम कर दिए, तो उसका उन्होंने अपोज किया. ऑफ कोर्स ही अपोज मिंटो मॉर्ले रिफॉर्म्स एंड पार्टीशन ऑफ बंगाल. तो ये था कंट्रीब्यूशन सुरेंद्र नाथ बैनर्जी का. ऑल दीज थ्री nationalist leader, they are called the early nationalist leader, they are called the moderates. Reason being that they wanted to follow the constitutional way. They believed in the British sense of justice, and they also believed that Britishers will listen to us if we will put our demands in front of them. ये इनका मानना था, और इनका मानना था कि वायलेंस का इस्तेमाल नहीं होना चाहिए. अपनी बात रखने का एक तरीका होता है. We can always use proper means to keep our demands rather than using any violent ways. So please remember the all three nationalists. इनके चेहरे याद रखिए, because picture जो questions आते हैं उसमें आपको इनके faces दिखाए जाएंगे picture questions में, and then you'll have to recognize the personality, and then you have to answer the question based on the personality. So I hope the chapter is clear to you. We'll end the chapter here, and thank you, and keep studying for your board exams.